जुतिना Zero sensimunsar as if well and share all that what's it for the new must stay Zero sensimunsar as if well and share all that what's it for the new must stay like an sorry what's it for the new must stay Kotra kayo screen kasi tiga चल्छ हैन स्क्रिन पुरै ढाकेर दाए जस्तो लागेको छ फेरि फुटबल आज चल्दिन के wait a minute the beast depo underground weapon pom 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 oblivion is any very quality cost down so sorry Mystic Repo, Underground Depot. Also, yes, thousand kicking here. About offline hill was all loud watches, all lots, was satisfied. Wow. लक्ष्मण साथी तिमी आएर मलाई बोर्ड शट भन्ने होला जो आए पनि मलाई खेल्न आउँदैन एभ्रीबडी कमेन्ट्स से आई डोन्ट नो हाउ टु प्ले हां हमको खेलना नहीं आता है खेल्न आउँदैन मलाई हामीलाई गोल छिराउने भनेको यसले हो अरु हामीलाई बाल भयो स्ट्राइकर भन्ने
Al Hilal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship. Perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Football the
it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. Decent hit! They've scored! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. The invitation was received with such a clever run.
साथी मैले आज भक्क सिकेको खेल्न साथी यति खेले हाल्दैन भन न यतिको खेले हाल्दैन भन न आज सिक्दै छु क्या आज फेरि चलेको छैन पिएस चलायो भने के भएर नचल्यो आज गेमको लागि PUBG देखि अलिकति रेस्ट लिन मन लाग्यो क्या अनि आज यसो हान्दिम न त पिएस भनेर सट्ट हैन कहिले काहीँ रमाइलो
Al Hilal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. He's having a go! And out to safety. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he was quick to react. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mitrovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Bona
Fofana.
long shot चाहिँ म बल हान्छु के साथी
He'll try from distance. Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. Oh, that's fabulous.
तेरा भाइ fabulous
Gets his pass away.
Neymar.
It's Neymar.
हेर त
He's
यो
onside.
हेर त मे
Oh, shooting chance! Gotta be quick to recover this. And the follow-up. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
हेर है
And that's a throw-in.
स्प्रिङ चाहिँ कसरी हान्छ त्यो घुमाउ कुदाउने हैन हेर ल कसलाई दिनु यो ओपोनेन्टलाई दिएर
That's a
खोज्छु
poor
ल
throw
हेर ल
that, picked off with relative ease.
यहाँ मुझे सुटर लगाएको छु
He's in plenty of space here.
थ्रु बल चाहिँ दामी खेल्छ के साथी म
Neymar
अब यो क्या
wants to shoot
बिस्तारै
now. Neymar!
तो रोकेको
Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well
साथी
played.
पोर्चुगल भर्सेस अर्जेन्टिना खेल्न आँटेको हैन लु भन अर्जेन्टिना लिएर खेल्ने कि पोर्चुगल लिएर खेल्ने तिमी भन ल साथी आफै यो किपर त तिमी जस्तै छ त अनुहार भन्छ साथी साथी आज यो किन नचलेको यो अनलाइन
Milinkovic Savic, clearly the target here. Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact. And now they can spring out of defence.
ड्रिम लिग्स खेल्ने बानी मेरो यो खेलेको त्यस्तो
Interesting ball.
हेर त
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
नथिच्या
That is
अबे
very well
स्लाइड मार्छ त
defended.
केटो त सकिस केटो
Neymar, given the lift of his goal.
हेर्नु नथिच्या म्याक किछु त्यही भएर मलाई यो खेल्नै मन लाग्यो क्या
Played out towards the right wing. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
यस्तो बल चाहिँ म दामी निकाल्दैछु
It could be in here. It's Neymar! Oh, that is very close. Neymar brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
खोज्दै यसको मैले अब के गर्छस्
There will be 1 minute added time.
Talisca.
टेलिस्का त बबाल खेल्ने हो नि दाजु यार
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Al Hilal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back underway here.
थ्रु पास चाहिँ बबाल हान्ने हो क्या म
Al Hilal carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, good spread. Talisca.
यस्ता टलिस्का त
The pass is intercepted.
टलिस्का कि
And it's Brozovic. Looking for the run.
ओइ पैसा के गर्ने गोल अम्बो कत्रो हाने यार डाइरेक्ट मैले जस्तै हाने यार सेम यार काउन्टर अट्याक
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
हेर्न यिनीहरूले चेप्न थाल्यो क्या अब यार
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Brozovic. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Malcolm. And he's forced to go back. That's Ruben Neves.
Wood.
That has not gone well. Talisca chasing after it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that was never going to make it. Malcolm. Koulibaly. Now it's Mitrovic. And here's Neymar. Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Shit, yeah.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Al Hilal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Al Hilal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oi, beating there.
Pinches it off him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he put it away? And that is wildly off target. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Good spot, he's seen the run. He is through here. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how do we look back on that?
That is a superb win.
Portugal versus Argentina Portugal versus Argentina South Korea. Portugal national. Portugal versus Bernardo Silva, left winger. पछाडि बेला खेलाउने हो.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Action has already started. Now it's Bernardo. Shot a goal!
Ronaldo!
Portugal!
Ronaldo! खेल्दा खेल्दा अझै लाग्यो भने अहिले गएर PUBG पनि हाल्न सकिन्छ
Argentina didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now?
Lovely अब आत्तिन थालिसक्यो केटाहरु थ्रु पास यस्तो मिला हुन्छ फेरिमा
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gio Phillips में तो
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
यस्ता मिसित भएछ लाग्दैन
De Paul.
Wait.
That's a nicely measured pass.
खेला या
And he's picked out the run. He'll try some distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Messi! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
के खेल्नु बुझियो थ्याट रियलमा अस्ति खेल्यो
Acuna gathers from the goal kick.
हल्का इन्टेन्स बनाइदिएको गेमलाई हल्का कोही म्याच कस्तो त यार
Looking for the runner. And Messi!
तेरा बाबु मेसी की मैच चूत
Diogo Dalot is there to clear.
हमसे पंगा मत लेना भोसड़ी ये गाना मार देंगे
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
चलेगा मेसी की मैच चूत
Cristiano Ronaldo.
रोनाल्डो को
Joao Felix. He's got away.
रोनाल्डो मुझे रोनाल्डो ला गोल छुड़ा नहीं बोल
De Paul.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Ronaldo.
Hits one!
Ronaldo.
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Sweet, yeah,
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Portugal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's had it taken off him. That has been slung wide. Di Maria.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Alvarez. And there is the half-time whistle. To review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Portugal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Ronaldo.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And we're off again. McAllister. Alvarez. He's in plenty of space here.
Offside.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
He didn't know.
Ruben Dias to Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
다 됐다라 보이시기야.
And it's Di Maria. Spread out to the left. And he was quick to react.
मात्ते छ यसलाई मैले अगाडि खेलाको मात्ते छ नि त अब हिजो 7-1 थियो सब्सक्राइबर आज 7-1 वाइ डिस्को त्यो साथी त्यो बिहान उठ्दाखेरि 7-1-8 थियो
Di Maria.
ठिकै छ त के छ
He's gone forward. Joao Felix. Bruno Fernandes gets into some space.
के छैन
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
यत्रो चान्स दिँदा नि हान्दैन नानी अझ सक्यो
Molina. He is through here. And a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble,
हेर्न
cross
म्याच
and
कुद्न गोल
attempt, all too easy.
लभली
And he's managed to get free. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance!
अफ रहेछ यार सेट
And
यार
the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
यता ह्याट्रिक सेक थियो यार साथी अहिले भर्खर गइदिए
Substitution for Portugal. Number 11, João Felix. Coming on to replace him is number 17,
Rafael acerta Praski o
Now
bui
it's
o
Rafael
por pass
Leao.
यार
He has found a way through.
ये पास लगा तो लवली इंडी
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao.
इजी यार बस हो
Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Acuna spots it and intercepts.
उड़ा राजी
And
लंग
here's
पास खेलना
Messi, and he's searching through. Now it's McAllister. Rafael Leao. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And there's green grass ahead of him, and he's got the beating of his man. Cristiano Ronaldo!
छा
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's McAllister. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. That has been slung wide.
Rafael
Rafael Leao! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And more! And surely that settles it.
Lovely finish on there.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Bottom corner में दामी है नहीं बोनर अभी मारे के
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
टाइम सकियो एक ताना दिनु होला
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Nicely intercepted. Molina. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on...
logging on that. Exercise currently limited cancel. के भने हो यो? Europe, Russia, South Korea, के हो यो? Spanish League भने पछि बार्सिलोना त हुनु पर्यो स्पेनिश लिगमा छैन बार्सिलोना बार्सिलोना भने कुन लिग हो चाहिँ माइक इच्योदो Brazilian Santos Oi man, did you player below racer
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Tries a shot!
Goal!
Santos! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 8 minutes is number 38.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
So very good.
Di Maria. That's Paredes. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. You won't be happy with that one. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. McAllister. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Di Maria. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Played out towards the right wing. Shapes to shoot! Molina.
Finishing the
Well, it's a
lovely
scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. He's shifting through the gears here. Di Maria. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he spark a counter here? So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Paredes. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Offside block. Oh no. They passed it.
Martinez, McAllister. Oh, good spread. Now who's going to be first to this? Nicely spread. Paredes. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Santos leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Santos going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can...
Big chance! That was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Santos with the corner, there first. Danger averted for now. And that is out of play. And he'll shoot here. And that's off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Still just a single goal between the sides. No way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
The attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Di Maria. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And can he finish it? And the follow-up. It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 73 minutes...
Santos take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Romero for De Paul, and it's Messi.
Oh, yeah, Messi.
He's looking to set free a runner. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Baru ya kan, mana ada DLS. Ya satu sama ni kan. Langsung satu sama.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That is good strength. Distributed tidily. Played back in. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. He's had it taken off him. Santos are looking to break at pace. Alvarez. That has not gone well. Aim forwards.
2 added minutes have been
McAllister.
indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
जीत
And time is up. Santos can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a...
को भर्सेस को खेलौँ यार लगइन नै हुन्न यार को भर्सेस को खेलौँ नेपाल पनि हुनुपर्छ क्या यसमा ओइ
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Musiala stood up well to him there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tar. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Okay, interesting. Now it's Havertz.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Decent hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Gundogan gets it away.
Nah.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, just skips past his man. Gundogan has it in a wide position. Big chance! Could fall kindly. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
His radar picked up on that very quickly and he was first to react.
15 minutes till half-time. That's a shade optimistic. Rudiger moved on forwards. Musiala.
Oi!
Looking to set free a runner. Forward it goes.
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I've been quite impressed with some of the defending in this half. You're taking on a quality side here, but the way this team have stuck to their task, individually and collectively, very good.
Yeah, you've taken the words out of my mouth, Jim.
Well, you really have to admire their togetherness and their concentration and their spirit, because defensively they look very, very tight still.
Certainly just. Oh, great ball! Oh, well played, well played. Mittelstadt. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
이런 쟁쟁을 위해서. 스트라이크 치는 거는 밀리 봐야 돼요.
And we're off again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Gundogan. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Interesting ball. He has found the way through. Havertz. Gundogan. Well, one team glad to be in it, the other obliged to win it. Mine, it's been an impressive show up to now for the underdogs, Jim.
Yeah, their plan is to keep a clean sheet as long as possible, and it's working very well for the present.
Certainly is, and they still might find themselves a winning moment. Kimmich just loves to go forward whenever he can. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Mittelstadt. Havertz.
प्लेयर भएको त थाहा होस् न हो मुझे प्लेयरहरुको नाम त थाहा होस् न विदेशीहरुलाई गेम बनाउनेलाई समेत त कस्तो बिल्ला देश हो यार बिल देश हैन देशको मुझे नेताहरु बिल्ला हो राम्रो देश
Played out to the left flank. Andrik. And it's Toni Kroos. Played out towards the right wing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Has a goal!
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's having a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Nicely weighted ball. Pops up to meet it.
बॉल सक्यो
Harmlessly behind.
जित्नु त पर्ने अच्छा
2 added
Rudiger.
minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Havertz. Oh, good spread. Sané. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
इन्डियाको पनि नामहरु सब छ नेपालको चाहिँ छैन के नाम
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
As you can see, we've already started here.
Same reality जस्तै हाल्दै छ. Sorry.
Great hit!
He's
been outright.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
ल त्यो मलाई मेसी दिएर यार साथी किन म देखाउँथे क्या मेसी छ यार मेरो उयसमा माकसम यार अघि दिएको थियो हैन मेसी दिएको थियो सनी दिएको थियो 10 वटा प्लेयर दिएको थियो त्यो के हो त थाहा छैन मैले फर्स्ट टाइम लगइन गरे नि त
No goals as yet.
डिफेन्स चाहिँ राम्रो छ
In with the challenge.
ठिकै छ नेपालको डिफेन्स चाहिँ
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
ठु बास्ता स्थान छ गिरा स्थान छ साथीहरुले हैन
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
ल यार साथी ल यार जर्मनीसँग ड्र खेलेको नि साथी मैले नेपाल भोलि तिमी र म वालीमा हान्नुपर्छ ल साथी यो चलेपछि तिमी इन्टर मियामीले म वालीमा सलिन्छ यो वालीलाई
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's played forward.
Goal
here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before. And he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Decent chance!
Golden chance there.
And that is doing no harm at all. Moved on forwards.
Wait! चलिसकेछ त रिप्ले देखाएन
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And it's gone back to the keeper. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliant, tries a shot!
The attendance for this match.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That has been knocked clear. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Cleared away. And it's been taken straight back. Opts for safety. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Yes, or the
Forwards and with intent. Now he's off and running. And he's managed to get free.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Belts one! Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because it's a shot a goal!
And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. And
Europe, South Korea, Europe भनेको फ्रान्स स्पेनिश लिग भनेर हैन स्पेनिश लिग मतलब बार्सिलोना रियल मैड्रिड पनि स्पेनिश लिग त नि हैन Euro Cup, Spanish League, Barcelona. Shamba. Okay. Penalties on. Extra time disable. Substitution pass away home time season हेर्ने हो क्या समर होइन विन्टरमा खेल्ने हो किनकि हामीलाई जाडो चाहियो क्या किनकि गर्मी त झापामा अलरेडी छ फाइन होइन हामीलाई स्नो चाहियो के किनकि घाम त अलरेडी झापामा छ टाइम भनेको नाइट चाहियो किनकि आज अहिले अँध्यारो हुँदैछ ल अब हामी गेम सुरु गरौँ च्यातर
well, hello, and a chilly good evening from us. Just want to offer some sort of a warm welcome on this coldest of evenings to those of you settling down in front of the fire. For the benefit of those who weren't aware, there was a pitch inspection here a couple of hours ago, as a result of which, gladly, it was deemed safe for the game to kick off. And the finish! Well, now it's a race. Has a look and has a go. And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Lewandowski. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet.
Decent hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very threatening.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Mitrovic. Al Hilal do have a chance to counter here. And it's Neymar. He's going for goal!
Para do Dubai lá.
A world and a half!
Tinha essa cor. Neymar de Junior Santos de Silva Santos. Neymar de Silva Santos Junior.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Master Series को Master Class भन्छ
After 17 minutes is number
कस्तो लबिसक्यो त हौ मैले मिसिसकेको नि धेरै चियासँग भन् ल
Al Hilal take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Forwards and with intent, played out to the right. Can he get it through? Mitrovic. Mitrovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rafinha. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He is through here. No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri. And Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Oh, good read. And it's Neymar. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar, over to the left. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that is a good ball, it's Neymar! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Better and better and better and better.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
दाजुको ब्युटीनेस र दाजुको फिनिशनेस वाउ I love the fucking sex goal. Let's
Al Hilal have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And we hit half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Al Hilal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Yamal. Lewandowski. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's intervened well there. Casado. Wriggles his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
रिसाएर बाहिर हाने अहिले छिराइहाल्छ गोल
And it's Mitrovic. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, sweet feet. Has a shot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Al Hilal find a position of real strength now. That's headed upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's well spotted. Kunde. Now Casado. Ferran Torres. That is good alertness. Now it's Neymar. Nicely spread. Played back in. It's a great ball. Neymar! Pedri. Al Hilal are coasting towards victory. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kunde. Kubasi. Now Martinez. Pedri. That is ended up in no man's land. Milinkovic-Savic. Always onto this. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close. Al Hilal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Neymar, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Al Hilal were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone.
त्यही त अघि नेपाल त थिएन क्या है नेपालको थिएन नि त अघिसम्म नेपाल भर्सेस वर्ल्ड कप खेलेकै टिम अलिक चोटको टिम त होइन राम्रै टिम रहेछ साउदी अरब गरौँ न होइन ठिकै गरौँ न अनि हाम्रो नेपालको जर्सी भने ओए नेपालको जर्सी कस्तो छ सेटिङ पेनाल्टिज extra time regular match level अलिक रेगुलर अबदेखि चाहिँ उयो खेल्नु पऱ्यो यार प्रोफेसनल खेल्नु पऱ्यो यार अब यो अरू चाहिँ यो त अहिले मलाई पेनाल्टी खेल्नको लागि मात्रै चाहिएको कि जर्सीको बिचरा नेपालको जर्सी थियो त यो जर्सी होइन के यो ह्याङ्गरमा जानुपर्छ नि त नेपालको जर्सी भनेको रातो हो क्या बुझेनौ मेन भयो त नि त साउदीको त रहेन रहेछ अनि के गर्ने वर्ल्ड कप खेलेको टिम पनि छैन
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's had it taken off him. Steaming on goalwards. Shot at goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Threads one in. Oh, good spread. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He'll try to keep this alive. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. And the ball's come loose here.
Fuck!
Can he get it through? Look at the space here. He's free. Has a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's not going to reach. And he shoots! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
After 28
So that's
minutes,
2 now without reply.
number 10.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He can run onto that. And he's straight offside.
प्लिज एक दुई छैन नेपालबाट त मैले हैन तर नेपालको अलिक छैन ए पासिङहरु अलिक भएन तर as compared to other teams छैन रहेछ
Looking wide.
Defensive चाहिँ अलिक
Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target.
Defense अलिक ठिक-ठिकै लाग्यो control
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, what a ball is in here!
Passing बिग्रियो क्या मेरो यार खुस लब्बी को छाउरी कुत्ता
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, good read. Chance here to counter. And what? Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
के भयो के बुझेन त लभली है फ्री किक त फिक्स लाग्छ मेरो हातबाट है सरी ल क्लिक अन द राइट साइड ड्र्याग एगर टु क्रिएट अ स्लाइड अन डिस्टेन्स क्यामेरा डाइरेक्सन यताको के अरे ड्र्याग एन्ड आउट टु क्रिएट अ क्रप नेक्स्ट
And straight into the wall. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Already up and running for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Looking for the runner. Picked out brilliantly. tries a shot.
Nice goal on that. Oh, ball so
And
push.
surely that settles it. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. You can see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance to shoot now! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Defensive चाहिँ राम्रो छ नेपालको. ओभर स्टेलै छ.
Played out towards the right wing. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well,
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
छ्या मतलब lovely pass थियो यार.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, real chance!
Lovely,
Sticks it away!
lovely.
It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Draw हुन्छ slide यार.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now this could be a chance. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And he was quick to react. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
भेटेन नि त.
Fiddles it through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. In comes the corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner उयो हान्नुपर्छ यार.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Keeper's dealt with that. And the ball's gone astray. He's got the shot away! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Threads one in. And that is a little undercooked. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Played back in. But it goes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. A heavy challenge. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down.
Чего на тему такой чувак? И готов? Чего чему-то скажет, торчковская подпа. Чего? Не чакло. Чакло чего? Цик-цак, цик-цак, цок-цак. Чак, чок, чок, чак, чунта. Чала-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. गर्दै खेल्ने अब फेरि जग्गा जर्सी उड्यो होला फेरि लामो यस्तो यस्तो रिस उठ्दैन फेरि मलाई यस्तो
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming. Son Heung-min. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy's Son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, poacher and a winger, all in one. Oh, and don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Son Heung-min, played out to the right. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That is good alertness. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Endo. Here's Minamino. Ito. Oh, good read. Hwang Hee-chan. Good spot, he's seen the run. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
If you're new, please subscribe to the channel and like to the channel.
Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Has a look and has a goal. A real chance and a real let-off.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Nicked it back promptly. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely weighted ball. Through to the goalkeeper. Played back in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yeah. Penalty on last game, second last game.
Ito. Works it forward. And he's gone looking for safety.
Germany versus Brazil.
So what can they make of this?
And
the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
पोजिसन लगाएर खेल्नु पर्यो क्या
So your views on the first half?
Unspectacular but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
You have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
South Korea clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. Minamino.
Lovely pass खेल्छ नि दोस्त सेन्टर ट्याक्सिङ भित्र
And he welcomes it in.
Lovely defending
South Korea can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hwang Hee-chan. "75 minutes played." Kim Min-jae. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan.
South Korea merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's headed upfield. He's gone for goal! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Oh, that's well spotted.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that intercept... belts one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
There will be 1 minute.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties.
Sonले fix लगाइहाल्छ नि मैले भन्नु पर्यो यार
Hwang Hee-chan is first to take the long walk. And he has done his bit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Kubo is the next man in the spotlight.
Flick on the right side in the direction you want to jump. Okay.
Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
And so the captain steps up. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
South Korea looking to draw level.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
The third man in the queue. That's a good penalty.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
This turn to level matters. No, denied remarkably.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. That's it. It is done. South Korea fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games.
फेरि एकचोटि हान्ने के अझै हाडमुडो मान्ने के गोल लागोस् लागेन लागेन लास्ट गेममा सुट दिने अनि यो वाला एक स्टेप माथि पालै पिलो बढ्दै जाने हो स्टार्ट
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be some
Real chance!
Wait, that.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it could well turn out to be Tomiyasu, Peter, because I like the way he can switch between positions. We know he can play centre-back, he can play full-back, he can play wing-back. So he's got a lovely versatility to offer. And I think overall he probably prefers the wing-back role because it enables him to get higher up the pitch and get himself involved in the creation and the scoring of goals.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Chance here to counter. Interesting ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kubo fiddles it through. Shot could be on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's had a hit. A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. pass isn't the best. And the counter can be on now for Japan. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, Kim Min-jae. No, that was never going to make it. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he whips it in. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. That is a great pick out. Son Heung-min finds himself offside.
Like, subscribe. Like and do it. Hindi lagi na may sa lawsuit mo lang.
Hwang Hee-chan, Son Heung-min, Minamino. Played out to the right.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Decent hit! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Has been indicated.
Japan penetrate first. It is and the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
There is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
You'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. The action has already resumed here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
It's a Kura. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away.
The attendance for this match was 71,890.
Now it's Minamino. He's shifting through the gears here. Now who's going to be first to this? So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Tomiyasu. And Kubo.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Aim forwards. And he's picked out the run. He's away. Can he put it away? We've got a goal! Republic of Korea are all square. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
The goal score for South Korea.
Japan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 19.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. Out of play for a throw.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Can he get it through? He's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Endo gathers from the goal kick. Can he spark a counter here? Endo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Fires from distance. And what a finish that might have been.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself.
Top corner running peak stop corner running.
Hwang Hee-chan is over the first kick.
खुल के बाहर ही गयो
1-0.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck. Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
And stepping up, the skipper.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Lee Kang-in is third in line.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
The third man in the queue. 3 each. He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. He's buried it, and he's won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Well, how will we look back on that?
South Korea really were great today. They showed a lot of battling